So third up on the CIA triad is the concept of availability. And availability is pretty straightforward, I think, but it's something that a lot of folks don't consider as an element of a security model. They consider it something else, like fault tolerance or disaster recovery. But traditionally, that actually falls into the domain of security controls, protection models, and things like that. And availability is all about being accessible and reliable. If you think about the concept, again, of the Amazon.com website, we do know that we want that Amazon website up. We want people to spend money on it. If you're in Amazon.com IT, you want to ensure that that website is up as often as possible because every moment it's down costs money. If you're running an airline reservation system, every moment that website is down or that reservation system is down costs you money. So availability is absolutely crucial. The interesting thing here, though, that a lot of people don't take into account is that availability doesn't necessarily imply confidentiality or integrity. Having a system up and available as often as possible, as continuously as possible, does put the confidentiality and integrity potentially at risk. There may be some trade-off, some balance you have to make, because the more confidential and more higher integrity you've got, potentially you've got to trade off some of that availability. The easiest way to make something available, consider, is to copy it. Have a bunch of redundancy, have a bunch of different, let's say on a website side, hot sites, hot swap over, or clusters, things like that. Well, the more complex and the more replicated an asset or data is, the more available it's going to be, sure, but also it may put integrity or confidentiality at risk, more points to attack, more potential vulnerabilities, more spots that can actually have the security broken and breach confidentiality. So to some degree, availability is both the easiest and the hardest. It's the easiest to understand. Available data or available assets are a key factor in a lot of the world that we live in right now for IT. And I think we all approach it to some degree, right? But at the same time, it does play into security because it will actually have some trade-off effect against confidentiality and integrity. And what I'll do is I'll show you how all of these play together in just a moment. You'll actually see how you can't necessarily have all three of these at the same time.